Hey guys, Jason here with my college vlog. It is Friday. Let's see, Friday, September 30th, 2011. I made a card so that I remembered everything to talk about because it's an entire week. This video is probably going to be longer than my other ones, but I'll probably just hook it up to my computer and upload it if I can. I have no idea what I'm doing with that, but it's worth a shot. Anyway, so it is week 6, day 40. Pretty awesome. 40 days already, 6 weeks. I mean, that's a month and a half in school. And, oh, it's dark on this side, isn't it? Yeah, that's a bit better. God, I need to shave. I swear this is like the only time I look into a mirror. I don't really bother except comb my hair a little bit, but I put a hat on anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Because I'm always, rushing. Well, actually, I'm not Russian, but I was rushing. Corny joke. Anyway, so let me run through the days, day by day. That way I kind of have everything straight. So, we left off on last Friday. So, Saturday, nothing. Saturday was a boring day, but I mean a good boring. Sunday, I got my essay back. I had to submit Friday my essay to Smart Thinking, and I submitted it around probably 2:30, maybe a little bit earlier, and I actually got it back Sunday, so apparently they do work on the weekends. Although it said it only took them 48 minutes to do the whole thing, I think, so, and we have 1,200 minutes of homework help a semester, I believe, so 48 minutes, that's nothing. So, I mean, we have a lot of assistance. It's pretty awesome. I might have to use it. And they liked it. I got really good feedback from another guy named Jason, so it was kind of weird. I wasn't sure if they were talking directly to me using my name or what. Anyway, so that was Sunday. Monday was my psychology, philosophy, and math class. We got our CAP assignments, the one that I had to do like the 4 pages and diagrams and everything, back. And if you got it back that day, so if you got it back Monday, it meant that you needed to edit it, essentially. There was something wrong with it that didn't meet expectations yet. But it may very well meet or, exceed if you kind of resubmit it with whatever he had, told you. He put a sheet on it letting us know. Mine was volume formula. I needed to explain it better. So, that's exactly what I did. I'll explain that coming up Wednesday. So Tuesday was English and history. We did peer reviews, so we read each other's stuff. There was 3 of us that read each other's, and they both loved my essay. I thought their essays were good. Of course, they gave me ideas of, oh, you might want to add some description here. I thought that's a great idea, and, vice versa back to them. All right, now on to Wednesday. Psychology in the morning, nice early in the morning. Still dark-ish. When the sun was starting to come out, though, we went out and walked. It was an idea of, cover your eyes, you can't see, and someone will help walk you around and just try to notice all your other senses. And I didn't really participate too much in that. I don't know, maybe half the kids didn't. Half the students, kids. Most of them are adults anyway. Physically. Mentally, I don't know, they're probably all kids. But we did that. I just messed around on my phone a little bit and just walked around, talked to somebody, and that was that. Philosophy. When we got into there, we were listening to classical music for a while. Professor loves that. And so we were just, listening to that. He had YouTube up starting with some classical music, and he was writing on the board. And then we talked for a while. In the last, 10 minutes or so, he wanted to play two songs for us, 2 tracks for us. And most of the students loved it. He's like, oh, you guys go and leave early if you want to. If you want to stick around, go ahead. So, maybe 3 or 4 of us actually stuck around. I think only 3 of us. So, it's all good. But I think that if you actually stick around, I mean, where do you have to be anyway? What's the point of getting there 10 minutes early? It's not going to help. And then math. So, I submitted my thing. I did a cool 3D picture of a box. It was a 2x2x2 cube. So, 8 squares, 8 cubes in it. And I did my best to explain it. It really seemed like something that you would have given students as a teacher. More of an explanation guide, a paper worksheet thing, but I hope it suffices. I thought it was well done. Hopefully he will too. He loved the picture. Everybody loved the picture. They thought it was really awesome. As well as class ended at 4 o'clock. Class starts at 3:30, ends at 4:45. Not today. Teacher had a meeting to be at, so we were able to leave at 4. He gave us our new CAP assignment. I have not looked at it yet, because he was going to give it to us this coming Monday. But he decided to give it to us, essentially a week early so we can start working on it if we wanted to. I hate that you can see things in my glasses. I have to, look down. But anyway, so that was that, and When I left, I usually walked to the light rail or wherever Jody has to split off to go to her car. We ended up stopping at an intersection because I had to go to light rail. She was going to her car today, or that day. And we just talked for almost an hour. It was absolutely insane. We stayed there longer than if we had just stayed in class. Right? It was awesome, though. She's an awesome lady to talk to. Just very cool. Yesterday was history. We got a review guide to prep for our midterm, which is coming up next Thursday. Goodness, it shouldn't be too bad, I don't think, because there's not going to really be that many questions on it or anything, but hopefully I do well. All kinds of midterms and everything due next week and the week after, so, oh God, I just hope it all goes well. And Friday, which is today, was my public speaking class, and really, last week we gave our speech, so this week we were going to get our feedback on it and hope we did well, and we were pretty proud of ourselves. So, like I told you last week, the teacher said, "Oh, great speech," to us only, and it was fantastic. So when we got our thing back, I believe we were the only group that got 30 out of 30 for a presentation. Sorry if I keep moving the camera, I'm trying to not get it glare in my glasses. But a 30 out of 30, so that was essentially a perfect speech. We did very well. His comments on the paper for our speech was, great speech, the best ever, ? And so he loved the speech. It was great. He also commented on our group dynamic when we were, giving it and everything, and on our outline we got a 65 out of 70. There were a few key points probably missing. I would blame Bernice for that because she did eliminate a few things, but she added a lot of other important things in there that needed to be in there, so it's a good compromise. It worked out really well, I think. When we were talking about PowerPoint presentations today, he also bothered to reference our PowerPoint. He said, in one of the groups did, a really great PowerPoint, I think, perfect, and, he looked directly at us, and we're like, yeah, we're good. We are so good. But other than that, a good speech day too. So, it's been a pretty decent week, a kind of boring week, but definitely a decent week, school-wise anyway. I'll be putting up a WoW update, that's what it's turned into, a WoW update as well, possibly following this video, maybe before it, I don't know. But it'll be up there. I really hope this does get more views. As soon as you put WoW before the name of something, you get like 10 times the amount of views. It's pretty crazy. But I feel this is important for people. You get to see what college is like and, kind of the ideas of what goes on and, how people feel about it. Still, if you have any questions, just ask me. And if you haven't gone to school yet, it doesn't matter how old you are. Whether you're just getting out of high school this coming year, or it's a couple years away for you, or if you've been out of school for 30, 40 years even, it's time to go back. If you have the opportunity and the chance to, don't let anything hold you back. It's really, really important. There are so many older adults here at college, and it's just that type of a campus. And it's so important. Don't ever feel like you'd be out of place being young or old. Yeah, well, I'm not calling you old, but you know what I mean. Older or younger, it doesn't matter. You'll never be out of place because everybody has a general respect for everybody because you're actually at college and you're trying to better yourself. So, that's all I can say is always try to better yourself. You're never perfect. Always go for it. If you don't like the field you're in, doesn't mean that you have to be stuck in it just because you have a job. Move further. Just, try to do what you want to do. Life is too short to just settle. Especially at a younger age. Don't settle. It's not worth it. Anyway, so that's pretty much what I've got to say. So be sure to check out my WoW update if that interests you. And I think that's really all that's going on. The only other thing I have to do today that I probably won't discuss next week is I have to redo my English essay, my observation essay. Just change a few details, add a couple things in. Should be a very quick revision, and then submit it. So with that all done, I just don't really have much to do. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. This has been week 6, day 40, September 30th, of my college vlog, and I will see you next Friday.